Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. I'm Ashley. For those who don't know my name already, today life has just, I guess, shown me a bit of a different side, or reminded me rather. And I wasn't sure if I want to come on live today and do anything at all because it's been of a bit of a heavy heart to share that, knowing that my a friend of ours, has lost their dad has just sort of it's shaking me up. It's giving me like goosebumps just thinking of okay, the other day she said he was fine, he was on the mend, he was getting better. But then to come on here now and tell you that he's gone, only a couple of days later, it's just it just didn't sit right with me. I keep thinking to myself, oh my, time really isn't for us all to just we don't gatekeep time. You don't know how much you have, as we sit here, as we wander and ponder into different, subjects each day, every second, there's someone who loses a life, there's someone who's being born. But in all that ugly and beauty, you still wonder, like, whose time do we keep? I mean, it clearly seems to say a lot more than just words. We don't know what can happen. And sometimes that's when you realize it just doesn't do harm to be kind. We don't know what people are going through. We don't know what people are battling with. Someone can be sitting quietly watching on this other side, simply grieving. Someone is watching and they're battling so much that they almost feel like their heart is gonna pound out of their chest. Some people sit there and they're just not sure, what tomorrow brings. They're not sure what's the next step. A lot of it might not make sense to them. So it quickly just reminds me that we gotta be kind. Sometimes we miss moments because we're like, well, look, I've got more time, I'll do it tomorrow. Or that phone call you could have had, you say, well, I'll just wait until tomorrow, or I'll wait until the next year. Or your fought and your relationships in families, in with friends, or people you care about, you go to bed and you simply don't wish to even say goodnight because you're so upset and wound up by it. Some argument you might have had, or you simply had a disagreement and it's enough for you to almost just want to slam the door at someone's face. But then there's a lot of power in someone's words, there's a lot of power in how we treat each other, or the very last thing you want to say to someone. My parents always tell me we are pretty much in a journey, or like a bus. Think of it as a bus ride. As we travel along, everybody has got to stop. Everybody has got where they're going to get off the same bus and say farewell to the rest of the crowd, and everybody else who keeps on it stays on it. But those who get off, it's pretty much their last stop. So it just reminded me that, I'm grateful for my parents being here today. I have so much love and appreciation that I still get to see both of them and still just enjoy moments of having family. My sister flying back from Melbourne to here to see me and spend time with parents has meant so much this holiday season. Has actually, made me realize that we gotta always be on the lookout for what we cherish. But things and bonds we want to keep close and tight. Cherish them because you just don't really know when is the last phone call you have, when is the last thing you actually ever hear that person say. And if it is things like you showing kindness, kindness goes a long way because it's not just the people that you actually are living with as your family, but it's the people and the places that you wish to show up for them that will also matter to them. So that reminds us all to be kind and less hate, more love, more care, more showing up, more just playing a part in whatever way you can to make a difference. So tonight, I think I don't have much else to share, but I'll leave you to just sit there and think how you as a person can also just show the same love to everyone around you or people you care about. Be it you're alone or be it you have some friends or simply, very close mates. Treat them all with love and respect. If it means so, you gotta hug them a little tighter tonight, the person you love. Give them a tight cuddle. If it's someone that you really cherish, give them a peck on the cheek. Sometimes all those things we forget, we take it lightly, but it actually is more. If you're to know what was their time to get and hop off that same bus we're talking about. We just don't have a guarantee. We do not know what it looks like. So if you can take a little time to love a bit more and be less revengeful and hate and cherish more, it'll do more good than it'll ever do you bad. And I'm sure you'll not regret it because you sure be glad that you played a part and you didn't have any regrets or last words you might have not be able to take back if you're to say the worst thing. So let's love each other, guys. And, I care and love all of you. So I'll leave with that tonight. I've had a long day and I'm ready for just the day to end and call tomorrow a new day. So thank you again, guys, for watching. Those who are here today and those who simply watch my replay, we'll talk again tomorrow. Good night.